You know how many different names that Macys has had previously. This is really an end of an era.
Yeah, it really is. You know, this Macys right here at Oakland Mall. I remember when this was Hudson's. My family shopped here when we lived in Troy way back in the early 90s. And so these landmark places really are changing. There's no doubt as more people move to online shopping. Big names out there like Macys, they're trying to stay in the game, but they're doing it in a different way. And that means closing many of these anchor stores like this one.
Macys closing, I don't like it.
Fading lights for the Macys store at the iconic Oakland Mall in Troy, one of nearly 70 stores slated to close across the country in the spring as the company works to reorganize operations amid declining sales and more customers opting to shop online.
I actually just signed up for their credit card too and was getting a bunch of deals, so I'm a little sad about that.
I went to Macys a lot growing up, so I'm really surprised that they're closing so many stores. Kind of sad. Very sad stuff.
Macys says closing this one and 65 others nationwide is a first step in their bold new chapter strategy aimed at getting the struggling retailer back to strong profits and sales by shuttering around 150 locations over 3 years. At the same time, the company says it will invest in 350 of what they call go-forward stores where service is more modernized.
Probably half my closet is full of Macys clothes. I don't know. It was a great place to go if you just needed just about anything.
Oakland Mall owner Mario Kesey says this Macys, originally a Hudson's, was a true powerhouse and one of the strongest department stores in the Midwest for decades. And while this closing marks the end of an era, he says the door is now open to tremendous opportunities. Reaction from shoppers we talked with is mixed.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find somebody else to fill that space, but I know they're starting to come back there, opening a lot of stores, so I am kind of an Amazon shopper myself, but for clothes, I usually go to Macys.
It might have some implications for the rest of the things in there. I don't know, I know a lot of stuff is kind of moving to online shopping. I can't even say the last time I was at the mall, honestly.
Now, we did walk through the store and see some newer stores inside of the mall there.
Hello, guys, and welcome to Oakland Mall, and welcome to this historic Macys, which you guys can see plastered by all the signs, is closing. But, this Macys is historic. It's been here since 1968, as this was the flagship Hudson's department store, which you'll see photos of it as the Hudson's right here. Pretty cool, huh? Well, this store was quite a gem, It's sad to see this one go. This is a 4-story one, which I've never seen at any of them in a mall. I know some of the bigger ones like Herald Square in Chicago and the Philadelphia one used to be, but this was quite a gem. I made a trip to Michigan specifically to see this store. Of course, I ended up seeing other things, but this was my main priority, as this is such a historic building. As you guys heard from the video, from the news, this was a true retail powerhouse here in the Midwest. As as I said, if you guys don't know what Hudson's was, it was a chain of department stores. It eventually became part of the May companies, but they were known here in the Detroit area and really all around Michigan. All the Macys that you guys have seen on my Michigan trip, this one, Flint, the one at Sterling Heights, and the one in Toledo, Ohio, which you guys will see later. Those were all Hudson's. And these were all eventually Marshall Field for a brief time, but then became Macys. But, this is such a beautiful store. My favorite part was the men's section on the bottom floor. It was that green marble floor and the men's store sign and the little lights and this hallway. Really, what a gem. And the first floor, what they call it, which is really the second floor, where it has these chandeliers and the center court area of whatever you call it of a store. Really, what a treat. This was, beside another store, which we'll get to later, this was my favorite, Macys that I've ever been to. I could have spent hours in here. It's too bad that the store was closing and I had somewhere else I had to go after this, but this was truly special, and I'm glad videos like mine and along with everybody else that we can remember this iconic store, as probably millions of people have shopped in this store, and it's, a lot of them are very sad to see it go, and you guys will see later on, there's a plaque from World War II, which basically has all the Hudson employees that were in World War II, which is so cool. And you don't see department stores do that today, where they like honor like their employees like that with like a plaque. You know, that's, you could tell that screams old. But I had such a great time here, and I'm glad I got to see this store before, you know, even though it was closing and they had signs up before really any empty area, so you guys can see from the like 99% of like the whole store. And it is huge. I mean, 4,000 square feet. There are some malls that are smaller than that, and this is a single store, so it really is huge. It's hard to help from the outside, but what a store. And it's sad it's going to be gone, and you know, and we'll only have sadly memories, but this is what I enjoy doing, is doing stuff in like this, so we can remember these places and document it. And as I said, I had such a great time being here, and what a story. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off with music in for the rest of the video. If you guys enjoy, you all know the drill. Make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. And stay tuned for the rest of my mall video, because you guys know, of course, I filmed them all when I was here. But anyway, Alex Weinsteimer's out live from officially Troy, Michigan. I know it's called Oakland, but Troy, Michigan. Alex Weinsteimer's out, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye, guys.